A very good evening, viewer, and thank you for tuning in. You're most welcome to the NILE CAST, only on West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Okumuringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, police urges road users in Ara City to embrace road safety measures. Traders call for a conducive trade environment in and around Upperland. And Christians receive calls to be loyal as they celebrate Martyrs' Day. This and more in the NILE CAST News Bulletin. It's the 28th of May 2024. You're most welcome to the NILE CAST, only on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. Ara Central Police Station is urging all road users to abide by the traffic regulations so as to avoid accidents, and this appeal follows an increase of road accidents in the district. Take a look. Police in Ara Central Police Station is urging road users in Ara District to abide by traffic regulations so as to avoid accidents. This appeal follows an increase of road accidents in the city. The West Nile Police spokesperson, Senior Superintendent of Police Josephine Anguchia, in a press briefing stated that leading causes of accidents are due to human error. Therefore, the Senior Superintendent of Police Josephine Anguchia is appealing to road users to abide to the traffic regulations and road safety measures.
It is true that we have got many cases of accidents occurring in the Western region. Some are involving motor vehicles, others are involving motorcycles, bicycles, and pedestrians who choose to use the road carelessly. And when we look at the causes of these accidents, many are natural and also others, actually many are caused by human beings. In other words, they are human errors, and then others are natural, maybe due to bad weather, bad roads, and so on. So when we come to causes as a result of human error, there are quite many. Many of these cases are as a result of human error. We have realized that many people, when using the highway or when using the road, they don't concentrate on the road. They keep their minds so busy as they are using the road. They are thinking of other things. Some are thinking of their homes. Others are thinking of reaching their destinations. Some want to fulfill certain deals quickly within the shortest possible time. So because of that, people really don't keep their minds on the road. And in the process, they end up causing accidents to other road users, or even they cause accidents to themselves on the road. And it's why we're having quite many of these cases. Then we also have cases where there are people who choose not to abide by traffic regulations just out of impunity. They choose to do minor traffic regulations. Some feel that they are used to the road, they know how to maneuver on the road, and in the process they end up getting accidents. The accidents can either affect them or other road users on the road. So for that matter, we are appealing to our people, especially the road users, that they should abide by traffic regulations, and they should ensure that they concentrate on the road. When they are using the road, all their minds should be focused on the road so that they are able to avoid or prevent getting accidents. They are able to use the road reasonably, responsibly, without causing accidents to other people, also to themselves. So that is my appeal as police. People should concentrate on the road. Even if there are problems at home, even if it's poverty, even if it is a desire to fulfill a deal quickly, they shouldn't rush. There's no need to rush on the road. They should make sure they use the road well, abide by all the regulations, the rules, and they're able to reach their destinations safely. The same applies to pedestrians. We have pedestrians who choose to use the road carelessly and they end up being knocked on the road. There are some who confuse the motorcyclists and motorists, where they tend to move carelessly, and because they move carelessly, they don't really show clear direction on where they are going, which way they want to go, and whether they want to cross or not. Mostly at the point of crossing, you find somebody jumping on the road briefly, and he comes back. In the process, he or she ends up confusing the road user. So we advise pedestrians to always be careful while crossing the road, and also while moving on the road. They should avoid moving in the middle of the road. We have the side walkways for people on foot to move. So they make sure they keep their sides well and move on the walkways in order to prevent or minimize getting accidents, or to prevent confusing other road users that can lead to accidents on the road.
The Uganda Bureau of Statistics Accident Safety Index puts death records at 8 deaths per 100 accident crashes every day, of which 17% are fatal and 74% are serious with severe injuries. The recent release of the 2023 police and traffic accident reports indicate an increase of 35% in road accidents from the previous year. Okumuringa Christine for West Nile Television. NILE CAST. 531 foot pilgrims from Nebi Catholic Diocese who are trekking for more than 458 kilometers along the journey of faith to Uganda Mater's Shrine in Namugongo have entered day 12 of their journey as they are left with only 22 kilometers from Matuga to Naguru. Take a look.
The 531-foot pilgrims from Nebi Catholic Diocese who are trekking for more than 458-kilometer-long journey of faith to Mater's Shrine in Namugongo have entered 12 days of their journey as they had left with only 22 kilometers from Matuga to Naguru in Kampala. Speaking to our reporter this afternoon at St. Francis of Assisi, Matuga Catholic Parish, Honorable Robert Sechituleko, Member of Parliament, Katikam South, advised Christians to play their cardinal calls by God.
You see these people walking, you need also to walk ahead and check yourself. What can you sacrifice for the good of Uganda today? Youth, as those in matters, they were younger by then. Now, which lesson do we learn from them? Are we standing on what we believe in? Can we sustain our cardinal aims at whatever cost?
Honorable Fiona Nyamutoro, State Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, who joined the pilgrims from Bombo to Matuga, wants Uganda Matters to intercede for her for good leadership in her new office.
As a young leader, I am here to encourage the Christians that this sacrifice is not in vain, and also to strengthen them in their faith that the way of the Lord is the right way to go. This is also an encouragement to all the young people.
Monica Chanpara, one of the pilgrims from Zombo district, equally urged Nebi Alur community in Kampala to show love to the pilgrims.
And I'm also calling upon all of us, the Alurs who are within Kampala and at least who are around, to join these pilgrims now that they have reached Matuga. At least tomorrow, let's come in big numbers, let's join them, we share them, we move with them together, we carry and go up to Namugongo, or wherever they will have a stop tomorrow. Let us show them love, let us show them kindness, let us show to them that we are happy, that at least they have represented us, the home people.
Meanwhile, on every 3rd June, Catholic and Anglican believers converge at Namugongo shrines to celebrate the life of Uganda martyrs who were murdered for their faith. The day commemorates the 45 martyrs, both Catholic and Anglican, who were killed on the orders of Kabaka Mwanga II, then the King of Buganda, between 1885 and 1887. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, traders operating in and around the conflicting upper land from Amuru district are calling upon the government to provide enabling business environments as one of the ways of fostering everlasting peaceful coexistence between the Acholi and Madi region. Stephen Okello reports.
Farmers, local transporters and business community in and the area surrounding the conflicting Apa land from Amur district is calling upon government through their leaders to provide conducive business environment between Ajumani and Amur district by easing movement between the two districts through the conflicting Apa land.
Despite the tension between Acholi and Madi in Apa, I think it is important for us to continue with the business here because first of all I think it will create peace because if there is business here then people will cooperate selling goods, selling other things, then people will get to negotiate to themselves to those people of Madi and Acholi and by that way I think it could create peace.
According to court, over the years, traveling from Amur district to Ajumani through Apa land have always been challenging due to the insecurity situations in the area.
As always in Apa, it was hard for us by the border to pass via the checkpoint because first of all they used to check us very well that if you are Acholi you cannot pass through the route to go to Ajumani.
Speaking during the meeting, which was shared by Amur district chairman, local community called upon leaders from the two districts to dialogue with the conflicting parties and the security personnel in Apa to allow free movement of traders from both Ajumani and Amur district through Apa land.
One machala Acholi can or will make you know why what Diego. Give me Kino kind in when what you done making gang again.
Where a nanny pair of termir Madubino will canny, Yanaki Gummy what Jimmy Way will my bear. Cara no Jimmy Voy or moi no will parent. And where one merely kirka bed kurukuti can walk in muddy, Mirki ye waggy wacky being a gam Jimmy. Michael
Lacon, chairman Amuro district, promised to organize meeting with both political and business community leaders in Ajumani and Amuro district for the promotions of trade and peaceful coexistence between the two communities.
And the incident that happened between Ajumani, between Madi and Acholi community in Apa caused the collapse of this market. Because our main focus, main business community were coming from Ajumani. And indeed they got interferences and fear for that when they come to this market, they can easily be killed by the Acholi community. But I've been invited today by the community of Acholi in making sure that I create a link between them and the community of Madi in Ajumani to allow this market be revived. Because that is a source of their livelihood and a source of where they get money.
Lacogne also urges Parliament and Office of the President to expedite the process of providing everlasting solutions in Apa land conflict. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, NILE CAST.
Viewers, it's now the time for sports. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Welcome back from the weekend, though today is Tuesday. I know we are still fresh from the weekend. A lot of things happened over the weekend. Like I said, my name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Let's kickstart with the stories that happened within the region of West Nile. More special ongoing mini zonal league, that's in Nyagak zone. Of course, the one for Nile zone came to an end over the weekend, and the team that won the trophy of mini zonal league from that side of Nile zone is the team called Nyangila Football Club, a team that comes from Koboko District Football Association after edging out Okokoro United in the final. The full time of that game ended in a draw, and of course we saw the team Nyangila Football Club from Koboko winning it in the penalty shootout, which ended by 4-2. Right now, as I speak right now, it's going on from the side of Nyagaki zone, particularly in Madi Okolo district. And you take a look at the DFAs that are representing Nyagaki zone. We have got districts from Greater Alu region, I mean in Nebi municipality. You talk about Zombo district, you mention Pakwati district, you also mention Arua district, district from the other side, you mention Madokolo district, the host district. Not forgetting about Arua city. Actual teams that are from these districts, they are battling for the zonal mini league, that side of Madi Okolo. As I talk right now, it's not balancing on the side of the teams that are coming from Arua district and also teams that are coming from Arua city. It's actually the results that have reached on my desktop. It has been dominated by the teams coming from Greater Alu region, and I will keep on updating you every day until the finals will be played. As I said earlier on, the final from Nile zone has already been played between Okokoro United Football Club and a team called Nyangila Football Club, and it has gone into the hands of Nyangila. Let's leave that one there and we jet to Europe. And the final of Women's Champions League was also played over the weekend, and it has gone into the hands of Barcelona ladies, beating Lyon ladies by 2-0 to win Women UEFA Champions League, which was played over the weekend in Spain at San Mamés. And also leaving that one there, also in Champions playoff, the last slot has gone into the hands of Southampton after edging out Leeds in the third playoffs final, edging Leeds by 1-0. That means they complete the slot of earning promotion to English Premier League. And now in summary, teams like Ipswich Town, Leicester City and lastly Southampton, they are now back to English Premier League. Let's also leave it that one there. And Anton Marcel has confirmed his departure from Manchester United, and his contract will be ending at the end of this summer, and he's saying bye-bye to the team of Manchester United after 9 solid years at Manchester United. Within his period at the Old Trafford-based club, he has gone on to win UEFA Europa League in 2017. He won Carabao Cup. He also won FA Cup twice, and he is leaving Manchester United. And Cristiano Ronaldo, and we are all aware that the Saudi Professional League coming to an end over the weekend, and of course it has gone into the hands of that Cristiano Ronaldo setting a new record, and the record is he has become all-time top scorer in a single season after firing a brace over a team called Al Ittihad in their final game as they won the game. Now firing 35 goals in a single season, and he has become the only player to break such kind of a record. And in total, he has scored 64 goals in 69 games for the team of Al Nassr since joining on a free transfer from Manchester United. And let's finalize everything with what is happening in the world of transfer. The transfer is not only for players leaving their clubs and joining the other clubs, it is also transfer season for some coaches. And the biggest talking point has been all about Kieran McKenna, the current head coach of Ipswich Town, that has been linked with a move to several clubs, including Chelsea, Brighton and Hove Albion, not forgetting about Manchester United. And according to the latest report, he is expected to sign a new contract with Ipswich Town, and he is actually the manager behind this team's promotion to the top tier of English football. That means he's going to extend his contract with Ipswich Town. And that one brings us to the end of today's edition of NILE CAST Sports News, and it has been me, Benson Pastore, in front of the camera lens. Let's link up again tomorrow.
Thank you, Rako Benson Pastore, for that sports news and that sports highlight. That via marks the end of the NILE cast only on West Nile Television. Thank you for always tuning in from the beginning of the NILE cast to the end of the NILE cast only on West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that may follow. My name remains Okumuringa Christine. Have a good evening.